I did a YouTube video yesterday about somebody that burnt a carpet in one of the flats, and a load of people commented, if you get some sandpaper and give it a rub down, then you can get the fibres back up. So we're going to come here now and we're going to give it a go. But apparently you need some sandpaper and you need a hoover. I haven't got a hoover, so I'm going to take a dustpan and brush. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take this brush just to give it a good rub to try and bring the pile back up. I'm going to get some sandpaper. Got loads of sandpaper in here. I don't know what grade sandpaper, so I'm going to go mid-range. I'm going to go for P80. Right? So take a sheet of sandpaper. Now it also says you need to take some scissors just to cut off any loose fibres. I don't even know if I've got any scissors, to be honest. I haven't got any scissors, but I have got, every property investor should have one of these. It's a Leatherman. So it's a multi-tool with scissors on it. Am I confident? Not especially. It's quite a big burn. Let's go and see if we can fix it. You have to go down the cellar again. I'm not convinced this is going to work, by the way, but right. No one's moved in here yet, have they? It's been a quick turnover if they have. Okay, so this is the flat. We did a checkout inspection and we found that there were some burn marks on the carpet that were there before this tenant. And everyone's saying that you can do a couple of things. You can get it patched, which I know. I'm not quite sure that would work here. Or you can sandpaper it to bring the pile back up. So we're going to give it a go with sandpaper in it. So which one should we choose? Because there's two lots in here. So this is a one-bedroom flat, folks, self-contained. Nice little cosy unit. I think we should have a go with this one because it's pretty knack, isn't it? Pretty naff. Right, if we can get the camera down here then. So that's a cigarette burn. It's pretty deep. I'm not entirely sure we're going to be able to fix that at all because there's no pile there to come back, but we'll give it a go. What I don't want to do is sandpaper all of the burn marks off so it's completely bare because that will make it look even worse. So the tenants had their deposit back, by the way, in this flat. It's been repaid in full because these burn marks were there before. You see, if I rub that down, it's going to make it bare, surely. I'll try with a little corner. Right, so I've got P80. I don't know whether that's too rough or not, or there's nothing online that I can find to say how big it needs to be. Got my little sanding block. Right, I'm not convinced I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Should we give it a go? Should we do a little corner first? I'll just put this there. Get a little bit of sandpaper ASMR. It's making a little bit of difference. I'm just worried that I'm going to rub it all off and then there's going to be nothing there. That ain't going to come up. It's too deep. It's taken the burn marks off the top, but there's no pile left to come up, so it's not going to... I don't think it's going to make any difference. It's taken the black off. It looks marginally better because the black's come off, but there's no pile there to brush up. So that's no good. I think that's a fail. If I do any more, it's going to take everything off and it'll be down to the backing of the carpet. Yeah, that's just not going to come up. It's taken the black off. I think with the little singes like this, we'll try this one. We'll probably take that off. Yeah, that's come off straight away. So that's fine, that's come off. That is just too deep. It's okay for the little bits, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's okay for the little bits. This is just too deep. And I don't want to sandpaper it any more than that because it is going to go right down to the backing of the carpet, which is going to look even worse. But let's just try a tiny, tiny bit more. Having said that, it's down to the back of the carpet. And we're not going to be able to get that any better. I've taken the black bits off though, so it looks better. And the rest of it looks all right. The rest of it looks better. It looks much better. Just that one piece there. Right. The bedroom has got an iron mark in it. I'm going to see if we can bring that up. Again, if it's too deep, I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. You know what? There's more than one iron mark in here that I didn't see yesterday. You've got that one, and there's one here as well. There's quite a faded one. See it? That's an iron mark. Let's start with the big one. Ooh. Right, let's get a before and after shot. These actually look better. That's actually looking all right, that is, yeah. It's better, isn't it? It's still not invisible. There's that brush. That's almost disappeared. Yeah. I'm quite impressed with that. Right, I'm going to give it one more little tiny go, just to try and get this. If I can get that pile down there, then you're not going to be able to see that at all. What do you think? That's not bad. Hey, that's not bad at all. If I wanted to do a little bit more, I could probably get away with doing a bit more. It's just this little bit of a lip here. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm quite happy with that. You can't tell. You can tell if you touch it, because obviously the pile's been burnt, but that looks much better. And there's just this tiny bit I've noticed here as well. I suppose it works quite well with pile, good, but if it's a really thin pile carpet, you're going to struggle. Here we go, it worked. I'm really pleased with that. You can't see it, it's vanished. So I think with really deep burns like the cigarette burns, we can't do anything with that. That's rather a shallow burn. So it's obviously fallen on the floor of the iron and I picked it up straight away, but it's burnt it. But we've got rid of it. I'm happy. Let me know what you think in the comments, folks. But some really good tips there. Try it yourself.